Welcome to another Wunderbuild tutorial. In this video, I'm going to take you through how to run a cost plus project on Wunderbuild. Let's go ahead and get started. A cost plus job, if you will, is when you have agreed with your customer to build the project with the cost passed on directly to your customer with an agreed builder's margin on top. Wunderbuild has based its cost plus contracting procedure on HIA's recommendations. So if you'd like to know more about what cost plus contracting is, I'd recommend following the link in the description to read more information about what cost plus contracting is on HIA's website. Let's go through an actual example of how to create a cost plus job. And what we'll do is go ahead and hover to the menu to the left and go down to estimates. And what I'm going to show you is converting a estimation to a cost plus job. And we've got this example here at the bottom, 3 dots on the right side. And we can now convert this to a job from the estimates phase. And you've got the job type. All you need to do is click the drop down and select cost plus. You've got the actual margin, so this margin is a global margin across the entire project, and you can change this anytime, but let's just type in 10% as an example. We've got the start date, end date, and etc. Let's quickly set those, and the address of the location, and click create. This takes you through to the job dashboard after you convert it from an estimation, and there's a couple of things I'd like to highlight. So the difference between a standard contract versus a cost plus job is its ability to claim progress. So if you go to the menu to the left and go down to your progress claims, in a standard type of a contract, you would go ahead and fill out this information and click create. But in a cost plus job type, you have the message here, you have no purchase orders, rosters, or timesheet items to claim. Let's go ahead and cancel this, and I'll create the example for you now. So what you need to do is go to your costing, so menu to the left, and go to costing. Let's just take this item on the costing items to the right side, plan specifications, and let's go ahead and create the purchase order. Now fill out the form, nothing special, just as an example. I might just change this to 400, and once you're done, click create. Now what we'd like to do is convert that purchase order to received. So click this button to get to the purchase order section on the right side, and you can see here the status is draft. So what you need to do is go to the options in the top right corner and click on received. Enter in the details and click receive. I'd also like to take you through the example of creating a progress claim via the roster. So menu to the left and click on roster. From there, let's go ahead and click the create roster button, and let's create the sample here. Let's click create, and from there what we need to do is approve this. So let's get rid of that little box that comes up, options, and approve. And once you've confirmed that you'd like to proceed, click on yes. Now that's done, let's go to the menu to the left and have a look at the actual costing sheet. You can see here the total estimated versus the total cost price has been updated, and that's based on the 2 items, preliminaries as well as the roster items. And let's have a look at that on the actual progress claims now. Menu to the left, click on progress claim and create progress claim, click the button. Takes you to the form. Now that those purchase orders have been paid for, what you'll see here is with these progress claims, you've got the different items that we created the purchase orders and received the purchase orders for, which is these 2 here. And you can actually click the boxes to combine them into one progress claim. Otherwise, what you can do is just, for the purposes of this demo, we'll separate those, and we'll start off the first one. Now we've got the different statuses. Let's just keep that on draft. And then from here, you'll see the supplier, true cost, GST, the margin that we set at the very beginning for the progress claim. And of course, you click this box to show additional notes. And once you're happy with that, click on create. Let's do the same with the other one. So go back to create new, and you can see this is the last remaining purchase order that we paid that we need to send to the end customer. So let's quickly go ahead and fill out the details here. So check the box. And click create. What I'd like to show you here is you'll notice with these 2 progress claims, one is in draft and the other one is in received status. I'd like to show you how we are able to do that. So we'll click on the draft version. You can see on the right side, of course, the description, contact information, builder's margin, all there. And on the top right corner, you'll see options for this. So click on that, and you've got print, send, edit, received, and delete. So what you can do is click on received, as an example. And once you do that, it'll ask you that you sure that you want to mark this claim as received. Now, and just ensure that you have received it, because you cannot undo this. So click on submit. And now you can see that status has changed from draft to received. What I'd like to show you now is how to create individual statements for these progress claims. In order to do that, all you need to do is check the box on the left side, select one or as many as you like, and click this box here saying with selected, and click print statement. Now you can either download this or print off to your computer, and you can now see on the right side of this table, so the ones that have been received and the one that's currently in draft, which is a great way to also manage your progress claims with your customer. Let's head over to the costing section to see how these progress claims appear. So click on costing. And what you see here is under the categories preliminaries, you'll see the progress claim. So as this is transparent to your customer, you'll see the amount claimed versus the actual gross profit as well. And what you'll also notice is the purchase orders or the actual progress claim. So if you click on that, it'll actually bring up the purchase order with the actual progress claim number, and that will then take you back to the progress claims area. Let's go back to the costing section. And let's look at the actual roster items as well. There we go. You can see that amount there as well. There's the progress claim. That's been received. Now let's go back to preliminaries. There's also another method to share the progress of the costing items. And as this is a cost plus job type and is quite transparent, you can then share the actual up and coming jobs, tasks, and costings by clicking on options and click on download costings, and that will download a spreadsheet version that you can then open up and view and also share with your own customer. And that concludes the video on how to run a cost plus job. Thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned for the next video.